Yes.
Yes.
Parking in Savannah is a problem.
The short answer is yes. So it depends.
It depends on the day.
If I know there's a 2 p.m., I have to leave at least 45 minutes before it.
My schedule is from film studios to Adler, back to back. So as soon as my class ends at film studios, I have to zoom right down to Adler and hope you find parking. And the way I've pretty much figured it out is if you can get there 10 minutes before classes get out, you can just wait outside the building and eventually cars will start to leave and you'll get a spot. But if you get there any later than the minute classes end, you're screwed.
I have a class in Hamilton and a class in Adler this quarter, and every time I'm driving, it's in the back of my mind if I'm gonna get a spot, which sucks because that shouldn't be in the back of your mind when you're going to class. And I've parked over near the Hue in like the mud, like pretty far back there, many a time. And then that's a 10-minute walk to class. So I'm showing up 10 minutes late when I should be showing up on time.
We want to be here, we want to learn, and we want to be on time.
I think this school tends to forget sometimes that they're a school and they have hundreds of students.
There should be parking available.
As a student, proper parking is one of the main things I would like.
We pay a lot of money a year.
Paying all this money to go to this school, I should be able to park and get to my class on time. Hundreds of students, hundreds of kids. They're not exactly the nicest people.
And I had to put a little piece of paper that had my name and phone number on there and said, please don't tow me.
I told them that there's no sign and that I wasn't paying the tickets. And after I left, sure enough, a day later, they put up a sign that said no parking.
Write notes, I've had to go and park illegally just so I don't get a ticket.
Parking sucks.
Parking garages.
Parking garages.
Just more parking spaces in general.
It's a necessity.
As much as you want to bike everywhere, especially for a performing arts student.
For certain majors, you do not need a car. If you're a major like animation or something and you're always at Monty, all right, live at Monty, everything you need is right there.
I know we have films that we have to be a part of, so I had to stop biking because I would show up to a class all sweaty and gross, and I'm supposed to play this character that has like all this makeup on or whatever, and I just couldn't do it. So I need a car.
Biking is fine, but if you don't want to invest in a bike because you already have a car, it's kind of pointless. And the buses are a lot of the times unreliable.
Because the bus system is no better than parking, in my opinion at least.
I feel like an Uber system for students could work if it's like at a discounted rate because it's more of a steady stream too.
SCAD just buys buildings all around Savannah, and even like around Adler and Hamilton, that one kind of plot of land that they're doing construction on, I feel like that could be made into a parking lot. Like, I feel like how expensive is it to buy that plot of land for SCAD?
I think parking garages are a beautiful thing. Right next to Kreitz, that parking lot can turn into a parking garage. I think that would solve a lot of problems, and it takes up like less space, it just takes up height.
Stop accepting so many people.
For the 2 years that I've been here so far, I've heard like by the end of the first semester how many people drop out because they just, either it's not for them or they can't do it or whatever. And I've heard that that's the reason they take in so many, because they know that a lot of people are going to drop out. And I think that it's an odd way to look at it.
Let's get rid of this 100% acceptance rate.
You could always use less people, especially in a city like this. I get the school is a great school, but the city that it's located in can't handle all these students, and I think the buildings and the parking lots can't handle all these students.
I get it, you want your money. Everyone wants money, but I mean, come on.
My name's Nicole Charrett.
My name is Dakota Serro.
William Ryan Peatman.
Caitlin Frederick, and I am a
Junior.
Sophomore.
Junior.
third year student.
At SCAD.
SCAD.
Get SCAD.
Parking is absolutely a problem with SCAD.
So we should at least have some parking spaces at the school.
That's it.